everyone. You are watching Frame by Frame. I'm your host, Dania and
And I'm your co-host, Joshua Ricor.
And we have behind the control, Trinity.
Hey, Trinity,
Yay.
let's go!
All right. I'm start laughing from now because our guests are really special.
Our guest is very special. And before we get to the wonderful and talented Michael Silvio Fortino and all of the crazy things he's been able to do.
Yes.
Happy birthday, Dania.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
No problem. So, Michael Silvio Fortino, you may have seen him on Stranger Things. You may have seen him over at Chat Noir.
Yep.
But wherever you've seen him perform very, very well and very talentedly. So, I don't know about you, Dania, but I am very excited to jump right into this one.
I saw him in Chat Noir and he made me laugh all night. So let's get started together.
3, 2.
Hello.
What's good? Tell me.
Life's good. Things are good. Just running an improv group and trying to make it in today's industry. You know.
Absolutely. I know the industry. We were just talking before we start recording. So, who is Michael Silvio Fortino?
Oh, jeez.
It's a lot. I know.
It's a lot. I'm sure. He is Augusta local, born and raised.
Mm-hmm.
He is the artistic director of Schrodinger's Cat at Chat Noir. He's an actor. He works at a restaurant, as all actors do.
Most of the artists do.
Artists, pardon me. Yes, all artists. We all do.
Artists.
We all do. Yeah, that's a bit about me. I like Cleveland sports.
I love that. We're gonna give one for local. How about that, everyone? Trinity? Yes. Great. I love that.
Thank you.
Yeah. So, tell me about the time when you just feel like, oh, I want to be this person.
Like a performer?
Yeah.
I was 7 years old.
Mm-hmm.
I come from a family of athletes. My dad was a very good athlete. All my cousins. My cousin Steve got drafted by the Chicago Cubs.
Mm-hmm.
Shout out, Steve.
Yay,
and I was really bad at sports. My godfather / Uncle Roger was the coach of the team, and he still didn't play me. Well, I scared everybody because I would catch foul balls or like fly balls with my chest and let it hit my chest and fall into my glove.
Mm-hmm.
And all the coaches and parents would be like, please stop doing that. And I'm like, I'm not going to put it in front of my face. And so I auditioned for a play at school, and I liked the audience reaction. And I was like, wow, they cheer for you here. Unlike my effort in sports. So I did the school musical, and then my mom was like, well, there's this group called the Augusta Players, and they're doing a show called Fiddler on the Roof, and you should do it. And I was like, okay. And she goes, but you can't do this and play sports, so you have to make a choice. So I folded up my uniform, and I dropped it off at the coach's house. Not my uncle, the other coach.
Okay.
But I dropped off his house and said, I'm going to go do some acting. And then, I think I fell in love with it right away. Just, especially my first performance with the Players was at the Imperial Theater.
Mm-hmm.
And that place is it's magical, you know?
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah. But, yeah, I think that was the
Amazing.
moment where I was like, yeah, I think I want to do this. But when I found improv comedy, that's when I was like, oh, I really want to do this. Yeah, and just try to make it in the industry.
So you feel yourself more like comedian? You can call yourself, I'm a comedian?
I think, I do refer to myself, but it oftentimes gets so confused when you say, yeah, I do comedy, I'm a comedian. Oh, you do stand up? Tell me a joke. And it's like, no, not like that.
Not like that.
I do
Please,
improv
no.
comedy.
Yeah.
It's
yeah.
like you give me a suggestion, I'll do a funny scene based off of that. Yeah, but yeah, I think I'm a performer. I think that's what, or an entertainer. Because I love playing music. I love singing. I love acting. Like I just finished a show at Le Chat. We just did The Last Days of Judas Iscariot over there, which was a lot of fun. But yeah, and then I love doing characters and improv, and I host First Friday as a character named Rocco Vendetti, who is very Italian. He doesn't put up with any nonsense during the shows.
And you're gonna do this.
Oh, I mean, a little bit. Yeah, he's from Newark, New Jersey.
Okay.
He handles the audience when they get a little rowdy. But I told him to stay home, not to come to this interview because he's a little.
Oh, I was gonna say,
ahead.
how did you get involved with the Cats?
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good story. So I was in high school. I was 14, and there's this man who runs Jesse Norman School of the Arts now. His name is Gary Dennis, and we had worked together in Jesus Christ Superstar in 2003. And he was like my dad in the show.
Yeah.
So we were always close, and he would refer to me as his quote mini me. And so every time we saw each other growing up, we would just do the Austin Powers. But he was coming to this thing called Harlem Fest, which Roy Lewis, who is now the junior players director, was hosting this, and he would invite all kinds of artists throughout the community to teach certain things. Doug Joyner of Augusta University came in, taught stage combat. Chris Bailey from Le Chat came in, and then Gary came in and taught improv. And I was like, oh, I love Gary. I'm just going to take the class because Gary's teaching it. And literally my criteria, I was like, if I like you, I'm taking your class. And so I took like stage combat and improv and something else. But anyway, he's teaching improv, and I immediately fell in love with it. I was like, faster than anything, like I was like, oh, this is the coolest thing. And I was already at that point in my life, I was already watching Whose Line Is It Anyway.
Yeah.
I would come home from the school dances at middle school after nobody danced with me.
Yeah.
But do you know who would dance with me? Wayne Brady and Colin Mockery and Drew Carey and Ryan Stiles. No, but I would come home and after school dance, and it would just be on, and I would watch it every night, and it would help me go to sleep too. And I fell in love with improv, and so I started going around. My mom would drop me off to see shows. It was so, like, I gotta go, guys. My mom's here to pick me up. But yeah, I'd watch the shows, and I started coming around when I was 16, and then I was like, I'm too young to be here.
Yeah.
I'll just come back after I graduate. And then it took me a while to get on stage. I got on stage finally when I was like 19, and I don't think I've been off stage since. I'm 32. So, yeah.
So how do you stay motivated?
Honestly, it's the people around me that inspire me a lot. I like to go to shows or go to the movies even, but I like to see shows and see good performances. Because when you see a really good performance, you're like, gosh, I want to do a play again, or I want to get back into film, or that was really, really funny. I want to go home and write something, But I am very fortunate. I've been a part of Schrodinger's Cat since I was really 19 is when I started performing. So I've seen a lot of people come and go. But the group that we have now is just so incredibly supportive. We have a board, which is something we've never had, where we organize how we're going to approach the year, what our goals are for this next year, how can we give back more to the community. We've done a lot of charity work already this year. We did something for Walk for Water. We did a food drive for Golden Harvest Food Bank, which we got over almost a ton of food, as well as like cash donations. And then we're doing a show. I don't know when this is airing, but first Friday, December, we're doing a toy drive. And everybody, so like we see each other's shows. Everybody is just so supportive of each other, and it's something that we haven't had in that room in a long time. And they get me motivated. They get me writing. They get me excited. So yeah, but yeah, just surrounding myself with good people, good positive.
I hope you enjoy our time together. Stay with us. Bring another snack because we still have time with Michael, so stay with us. So what makes you a great leader on the stage?
Oh gosh. Who said I'm a great leader? Somebody said I'm a great leader. I think it's just being honest.
Mm-hmm.
Just being honest. I so many times when I'm having rehearsals with the group,
Mm-hmm.
I'll be like, guys, I don't like this. I don't want to do this. I hate that I have to do this. I'd love to pass this on to somebody else, but I can't because I love this group too much. But I was like, I'm honest with them because I want them to understand that I don't want to be the bad guy.
Mm-hmm.
I used to be the fun guy that would come in like 2 minutes before rehearsal time, like, hey, what's up?
Mm-hmm.
and now I'm the one that gets there 30 minutes early to make sure I can say hello to everybody and have the hard conversations of like, hey, so we have more people in this group now more than ever. So I have to bench people and I have to bench my friends. And I'm like, it's terrible. But I'm honest with them about it. I tell them, I'm like, guys, I just want you to understand what's going on in my heart right now. It is not good. And but they understand that I'm trying really hard. And I do really have their best interest at heart.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, I also have a job to put the best show up.
Yeah.
And they understand that. So I think I don't try to hide anything from them. I don't try to keep anything from them. I just try to be as honest as I can.
Honesty always hard to understand.
Yes.
Especially I feel like in media industry, art industry, it's not even what do you like or you don't like. It's what it's gonna fit with the group.
Yeah.
And if it's gonna work together or not, or
Yeah.
it's gonna build a good scene or
Absolutely.
not. If not, is
Right.
not working.
How many times people will ask me, what am I looking for when I'm adding people to the group? I said,
Absolutely.
90% of it is how well you work with us.
Yeah.
I don't. Talent is so like you could be as talented as anybody.
100%.
But if you don't get along with people, I can't work with you. It's like there's so many personalities here. There are almost 30 people in our group now. And now I'm trying to figure out how we're going to reorganize everything so everybody has time to rehearse.
Yeah.
And so I was like, I don't have time to deal with like personalities or egos and that's the great thing. It's an egoless room and that's important. We just all want to have a good show and continue to grow and build and yeah.
So how do you manage like big personalities and stuff like that? What are some pieces of advice for someone who's like trying to get into stage management?
Yes.
Because I mean, it's something we run into too from time to time.
Gosh.
Like, I think anything where someone's on camera, you naturally attract bigger. I don't want to say egos necessarily, but like bigger personalities that are going to be in a room and stuff like that. And like I said, it's being on camera. I think everyone's hyper aware of themselves, and no one got in the industry because they don't want to be on camera and stuff like that, or they don't want to be involved in these productions and stuff like that. So my question for you winds up being like, what do you think someone else can do to help kind of manage those personas?
Hear them out for a second. Just hear them out.
Mm-hmm.
Let's tucker themselves out, honestly. Just and I learned this when I was working at Disney too, is de-escalating situations. It's like, don't try and be like, okay, I hear you. Just be like, just be quiet. And just nod and be like, okay, gotcha.
Yep.
Just let them talk because honestly, that's mostly what they want to do. They just need to get it out.
What's your definition about successful or to be success?
That's changed so much over the years. And for me, it was just at one time to be a working actor. I don't have to be famous, just working consistently. And it's like, no, it's not. I think you're successful when you're able to make a living, obviously, but doing exactly what you love to do. That's successful to me. I mean, if you're able, in my eyes, people obviously have different terms for what successful is. But for me, successful would be I'm getting paid to do what I love to do, and on top of that, it's giving back to a community in some way.
Yeah.
That in my terms is yeah. It's like that's what I'm striving for now.
That's the cherry on the top.
Yeah.
All right, everybody, you stay right there. We still got way more coming up with Michael.
It's hard, I think. I don't know if you agree with me or not, but I feel now we are on the stage when if you are doing what you like, you're not making a good of money. Do you agree with me?
So if you're saying if you're doing what you like, you're probably not making
a lot of money.
Yeah. I mean that is the stereotype with that, but I know a lot of people that do what they like and make good money. I'm sure you guys love your job here. You get to do really cool things. I think of Brandon Dawson here at the studio. That dude has the coolest job in the world, and I'm sure I know he loves what he does, and I know at least he likes what he does. But I'm sure being around him and shadowing him, I know he loves it. And I think sometimes you gotta. What was it somebody said? You gotta have a job to pay the bills. That's your job. It doesn't mean it's your career. It is not your life. And if, I have 3 jobs. I work 3-4 jobs. And if I get an acting job, great, I'll book it. I'm filming something tonight. So I'm like, and I'm happy. I love what I'm doing. I love that I get to spread laughter in a time where it's kind of hard to laugh right now. It's been a lot of crazy things going on. But I very much enjoy what I'm doing. And if I'm still able to pay my bills and still be able to do that, then that's my success. That's my successful.
I love that.
You've been a part of like some really, really fascinating projects. Which is your favorite that you've been a part of, and what's something that's a little underrated that you would like people to see?
As far as film projects go?
Yeah, film projects, or even like something that someone can go and be like, I want to go check this man out right now. Yeah.
Well, clearly every first Friday, Schrodinger's Cat, come see me or Rocco Bendetti. I'm very passionate about working with Rocco Bendetti. That's something that has also kind of sparked it. But clearly Stranger Things is out right now. Everybody's going back and rewatching it. If you stop in season 3, stop by my episode. It's season 3, episode 5. I have a couple of scenes. I'm the 7-Eleven cashier that gets beat up, and so if you see me, thank you. Helps with my residuals. There's not much, but hey, we'll take it. But the most underrated, because I think it's so special to me, was the Please Don't Destroy project, which was the Treasure of Foggy Mountain. Did not get good ratings. Forget ratings though, because it was a fun project, and I think some of the best stuff was left on the cutting room floor, in my opinion. But I got to work with a lot of my heroes, obviously current SNL cast members, Please Don't Destroy guys, and then Bowen Yang. I met Cedric Yarborough, got to work with him. Met Conan O'Brien, who is my idol. I love Conan O'Brien so much. But it was so much fun, and if you're just looking for a lighthearted comedy, go just a chill night comedy, watch it. It's really silly. But it was a lot of fun, and you'll see me with this giant skin mask, and I wasn't even supposed to do it, but it's very silly. It's like a bald head, clear, and it's supposed to be we're going into town in disguise, and it's clearly a mask. It's see where nobody can tell it's us, and it's they can tell that's a mask. But it's a lot of fun. You'll see me a few times just appear in my crazy mask, but I didn't say anything. But honestly, the connections I made, and the people I met, and the friends that I made on that set, it was just it was a lot of fun. Shout out to the cast of that whole movie. Cast and crew, thank you. I remember the first time I took my parents on a studio lot for the first time, and how like their minds were blown, you know, and like, whoa, like, and I'm like, I just wanted them to understand, like, I'm here doing this, even if it's a bit role but because of you guys, and they are my inspiration to be like, I just want to give them back as much as they can. And I know my dad is no longer here, so that definitely took a lot of the wind out of the sails for I'd say over a year. I was just not trying. But my mom, which, you know, was so cool. I won a student Emmy my last semester. And I was so excited because we got to go to a really big Atlanta studio, and it was enormous, and they were filming so many different projects on that set. And my mom, to be able to see that and be like, wow. Yeah. Like, she had been on set with me before, but she had never seen a studio lot like this. And I was just like, ugh. But it inspires me in this community, just wanting to get a win for this community. I would... If it's written on my tombstone, I'd like it to say "Local boy done good." Yeah, that's it. I just yeah. I love that.
So if you have two projects right now, and one is gonna be like short film or film, you know, it's gonna be on the studio, and another one's gonna be on the stage. Which one's gonna touch your heart?
What do you mean in sense of like?
Which one you gonna choose?
Both.
You don't
I'll
have
make it
this
work.
option.
I don't
You
get
don't
the
have
option.
this option.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Who's paying? No.
I love the answer. Exactly. We're
It's
not
paying.
touching heart here. We're touching the pocket.
Well, I mean, you know, the cool thing is Chris Bailey, who's the owner of Le Chat Noir and the executive director, he's always told me, something comes up, we'll cancel the performance. I don't care. We'll fill in for you. We'll make it work. He said, I can't remember what it was, but I had booked something and I was scared that I was going to miss the performance. And he goes, yeah, we'll get somebody to walk out there with a book and we'll say, Michael's off doing bigger and better things. And he goes, probably get you free applause when you're not there. And I was like, yeah. I said, but I don't like doing that. If I commit to something, I'm doing it. But I'm thankful I'm in an environment, and that goes for any group that I work with here, but especially with Schrodinger's Cat and Chris. Any scenario that comes up that's going to be better for me, they're going to let me go. And they're going to fill in for me. They're going to cover for me. And I'm very, very thankful that I'm in this position, because it makes me more fearless to really go for, you know, auditions and stuff when they come up. But yeah.
I think the only way to deal with AI is like vigilance, right?
Yeah.
I think you have to be very vigilant about what you do, and I think it's one of those situations where you can't take anything at face value.
Right.
You kind of have to, whenever you see something, you have to go and triple check sources.
Triple check.
And you can't just go, oh, hey, this universal, there's a universal, like, yes, everything's good. It's like you have to go in and double and triple check things.
Which we kind of should. Which we kind of should be doing in a way, especially with with sources just coming from everywhere.
Yeah.
You should always check. I mean, you should always check. But now with AI, it's like you really have to just dig in and be like, is this fake or not? Like, what is, like, it's driving me crazy. Like, it's just an extra step of checking, like, just to be like, is this real? Oh gosh.
Yeah. And it's one of those situations where you support people who are supporting people, you know, like you have to go and support your local groups like Le Chat Noir.
Right.
You support your local indie films. You support, you know, films that you know and companies that are, you know, not overusing AI or replacing their people with AI.
Right.
And that's kind of, I think, the best way to do it is you have to stay informed.
Absolutely.
I told them I'm not going to pay any $1 to any ticket. Just go see AI actress. Or
Yeah.
I'm not going to pay this.
No.
No. Even if they have it now, they have to, you know, put this offer on the table for the producer or all these company, like, hey, we create this. How about it? You can use it. Replace a human being. I was like, what?
Why would we do that?
What?
Like, you know, and some people, and here's the thing, a lot of people don't know. a lot of background actors, that is their career. That is that is not just a hey. For some
not a
people,
hobby.
yeah,
Yeah.
it's for some people it's like, dude, there's this movie, I want to go film on it. Yeah, for some people it is like that, where it's like a weekend thing. It's for fun. For some people, it is a full career because you know what, you get fed. If you're on set all day, you get fed 3 times a day, and you get as many snacks as you want. So you're getting fed. And if you have an online job, you're primarily sitting most of the day. You can still do that while you're getting paid and fed. I mean, and replacing all of that, you know, it's taking a lot of jobs away.
All right. So, Michael, before we leave here today, one of our favorite way to end the show is it's inspired from a Kevin Smith quote, and it is, "It costs you nothing to encourage an artist." So, with that said, what would you say to encourage a young artist to go and pursue their dreams?
You know, I should have known a question like this would come up. What I would tell a young artist is be 100% yourself. And I know that sounds so, like, duh, but in the entertainment industry, we feel like we have to be this person or we have to be the best. And it took me so long to realize, no, you just need to be 100% uniquely yourself and show that you yourself is different from everybody or that's different, you know. I spent so long of like just trying to be cool or like be the cool guy at the auditions, right? And just try to fit in and just be the best. And what I didn't realize is I was holding back so much of that weird part I was trying to hide, or like that's so cringe. Don't show that. That part of myself that I was trying to hide is actually the source of, I feel like, some of my best comedy. Yeah. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I probably would have been so much better at comedy earlier on if I just would have been okay with being myself. And everybody has something that's unique about them. So just be you. Don't try to be somebody else. Don't be a different performer. Be yourself.
All right, everybody, that's all the time we got for you today, but we really hope that you enjoyed our interview with Michael Silvio Fortino. He's incredibly talented and such a nice person to be able to sit back and chat with. So if you'd like to sit back and chat with us on Frame by Frame, Dania, how can they do that?
Please email me dlowir@wjbf.com or Josh
at jrecor@wjbf.com. So with that being said,
see you next time and keep creating.